Hello, Divine Feminine. I got a lot of light going on today. How are you? I'm going to do a quick reading about what the masculine is thinking about you. Is he missing you? I'm actually just going to do it on him today. Let's see what we get. How is our masculine doing today? Owl Spirit, you see clearly now. Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. So that is beautiful energy. Very much High Priestess for Wands energy to me. Could be that he experienced some kind of tower and now wants to rebuild. Specifically, I'm asking, what does he think about you right now? King of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Seven of Wands, Six of Swords, Magician, Ten of Wands, the Moon, Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. We're back to that. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. I don't know. I think he's seeing that how he has kind of been his own worst enemy. So we do have Queen of Pentacles. How he, whenever Seven of Wands comes up like that, first of all, I don't think it's a hidden energy. I think it's an energy where you would be able to see that he's been kind of actively fighting this relationship, meaning he's been either trying to appear happy, trying to make you think he's doing really well. I would say in a lot of ways this is like controlling the narrative that you are able to see. In ways possibly trying to make you jealous. My feeling from these cards is that he sees relationships as kind of a burden. I don't think he has felt like relationships have given much to him. So we have the Magician in reverse with the King of Wands, you know. Inside, I feel like he didn't feel that he had that much to give. Even if he has been very successful in relationships, it does feel to me like this Magician in reverse is him feeling like he didn't have that much to give. He wasn't that worthy of the relationships he was attracting, because the King of Wands is attracting, you know, a lot of people, a lot of attention. Even though outwardly he was projecting that, appearing that way, appearing very strong, inside, it doesn't appear like he really felt like that was real. Huh. Wasn't expecting those. I mean, those are about, look at that, romance. I'm asking how he's feeling about you. I mean, those are the most psychic cards in this deck. Plus this incredible heart energy we have here, where his heart and his solar plexus seem quite activated. Like, it's interesting that these colors are here. you know, he has a lot of baggage from the past that he didn't deal with. And I think that the relationships he attracted just added to that. Now, he is seeming like his heart is growing through these relationships, through loss in a way. You know, I feel like he had something in the palm of his hand, right? This magician has his palm out and it has this magical, when we look at those two streams, it reminds me very much of the Two of Cups and pouring into this kind of infinite pool. And I feel like he had something in the palm of his hand. I assume, as we're asking about you, it was you. And he kind of let it go by choosing not to have this relationship with you or build. The Three of Pentacles is a building card. He might have pushed you away or might have chosen another direction. He felt Knight of Cups with the moon. It's a very romantic energy that he hid from you. The moon in reverse is about, yes, it can be secrets revealed, but what I feel like it is here is that he didn't let his emotions come to the surface, but he also knew you could see through them. And I felt like that scared him in a way here, where his little Knight of Cups tricks here made him not worked. That's beautiful. And so you had separation here, but even in the separation, there was telepathy. He could feel you. The gutsy Tower. Ooh. I don't like that engagement card there. If there is an engagement here, I think it will be broken off. Anyway, let's get back to this. I could see this being a card of telepathy here also. He had a lot of feelings about you, and you had a lot of feelings about him. And in many ways, this served you both. Bringing up this, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. It served to help you heal your heart. And I say these things and I find them hard to believe, but these are the messages coming through. That he did miss you greatly. He has missed you greatly. I think with that owl card, there was parts of him that did not see a lot of this stuff clearly in the beginning. And as time has passed, he has begun to see things a lot more clearly. It is interesting that he may have gone from one relationship to another relationship feeling like codependency, or just never allowed himself time to feel sad and missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. But I do think that there has been a period now, or there's coming up to it right now, where he is allowing himself access to these deep feelings. These are cards of depth right here. These are cards of mature understanding in a lot of ways. I know sometimes we think of the sun as truth and the moon as lies. I don't really see it like that, like a lot of other readers do. I see, we have, first of all, the sun right here in the solar plexus, but sometimes we can't really see ourselves as well as we can see our kind of reflection in the mirror, right? And the moon doesn't make its own light. It reflects the sun's light. And in ways, I feel like this is what you've done for him. You've reflected some things to him that he couldn't really see in himself. And as kind of weird as that sounds, because you feel different from him, right? There's cards of abundance here. And, most especially here, oh, look, see, I said High Priestess and Tower, and there they are, both. I think he had a Tower moment that really opened up this channel of knowing and this heart healing here. You were this catalyst for this. Look at, wow. 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups, and we have the 10 of Wands right there. So only thing missing is 10 of Pentacles, and we have the 9 and the 1. I feel like you're that missing piece for him. It's kind of like no matter what he did, he couldn't escape this feeling that there was a missing element here. Now, with the 9 of Pentacles, we kind of need to supply that pentacle, that last pentacle. That's, us coming in and look at, you can't make it up, because what's she holding? She's holding the pentacle that he didn't offer you. And these two cards are really the cards that come before the Empress, right? And I have to say, we have 2 sevens that he knows you're like so much more than the Empress, which is a crazy thing to say. Because you have that High Priestess card there, you have this beautiful insight. You walk on a different path than everyone else. He can spend as much time as he wants. He can meet soulmates. He can try to be fulfilled in as many ways as possible, right? But it always feels like there is this one missing piece, and he knows that. He knows you two walked away from each other, but he also knows that you're still linked because your name constantly comes up. And there's a lot of, I wouldn't say awareness around your relationship, but it's not like, it kind of feels a bit magical. Over here, there's the 1, there's the Magician on the top of this deck, and then there's the 11. And look at underneath that is another Queen of Pentacles. And he kind of knows that you're this, and she's holding that pentacle, and she's got her psychic cat with her. Kind of knows you're the doorway to this abundance. And it's not just monetary, but he seems focused on monetary right now. You do have a nice mixture of the different elements here. Do you even miss me? If I called, would you answer? I feel anxious when I think about contacting you. Sphinx, so that's one of the most psychic in this deck. I wish I was braver. I couldn't say it, but I felt a lot of the same things that you did. And then we have 4 of these cards: the Alchemist, the Hologram, the Rat, and Deeper into Shadow. Did I wait too long? Why do you even like me? And go for it. Magician. Somebody's telling him to go for it. Atlantis energy. There is a lot of water here. There's a lot of feelings. There's a lot of him being kind of, I think he was really submerged in his emotions for a while. Like he couldn't get out, and it took him a while. There still is a question for him about what you see in him. And that is giving me like the eye, the all-seeing eye. That's been a symbol here for a little while. So I think he has a knowledge that you two have unfinished business here. The 7 of Pentacles with the 6 of Swords reversed, it's making me think that he's kind of laying the groundwork for things to, I want to say, open communication. I could feel with that Indigo card that he's really using his third eye to see, you know, or he's opening it. Or that he's talking with friends you know about what's going on with you. Adjustments are required. 3rd quarter moon. What do you need to release? Waning moon. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. This is in October. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. That's in August. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. We just had that. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. I think, I don't usually do timing, but I do think this is end of May, beginning of June. And I think that may be, look at full moon eclipse. That's in April. This is in May, June. I think communication will come sometime before June here, if you're out of communication. So let's get a few advice cards. What deck? Do this one. And I will say, in a lot of ways, I feel like he's trying to get out of, I think he sees the way out as not being submerged in those deep, deep emotions anymore. Like, I think he's done that work in a lot of ways. And whatever healing came through that needs to be released so he can believe in you two reuniting here. And I think it will be a more of a focus on the practical. The practical for him seems a bit easier to control. Wow, these are really beautiful cards. All right, Ericura, blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process. Do not give up. Hathor, receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. I did say that. I did talk about receptivity in here, and I do think that's an important recognition for him, is that learning he can receive love. That's that feminine energy. Love yourself and others in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. Learning to love himself, you've been learning that too for a while, I believe. And inner wisdom with the owl again. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. I do think once he feels this, and there's a little sliver of what looks like a full moon to me, that he will take action. Sekhmet, be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and strength assures a happy outcome. And as I talked about that lion in that very first card, I really feel like he's learning the difference between appearing strong and actually feeling strong. And we have that solar plexus right there. And I think that's a very important lesson for him and you, is that we can appear strong but feel very weak. And then when we get rejected or wounded, we suffer a really devastating, blow to our frequency. But when we feel strong, it really doesn't matter, because that strength is really built on us knowing how resilient we are, and how, like, when we center ourselves on our heart, we don't have to worry about someone accepting us. Wow, these cards are crazy. The color cards are crazy, because we've accepted ourselves. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for liking and sharing and subscribing. And I always love to read your comments. And I do have readings open right now if you want one. So bye. Have a beautiful day.